Hey guys, welcome back. You're still tuned into Power Breakfast. Now we got some important earnings post-market close on Wednesday, like we've been telling you, and some of the big auto names posted their results. So Sonia is here to fill us in with how they fared. Sonia, Tata Motors, Bajaj Auto both posted earnings, and it's looking quite good for Tata Motors.
Oh, across the board actually, Tata Motors, Bajaj Auto and Amara Raja all posting good numbers. But let me start with Tata Motors because the numbers looked very good. This is the first time that Tata Motors has reported a profit in the last 2 years, so it is a milestone for them. The JLR, business, they achieved positive free cash flow of 490 million euros, and this was their target as well of being free cash flow positive, which they have now achieved. So that's something in the street would like. The consolidated revenues have gone up 22.5% at 88,488 crores, while the EBITDA is up about 52.9%. The net profits as well, there's a huge net profit of 2,950 crores versus a loss of 1,500 crores same time last year. The JLR business was a solid showing this time around. So you had the EBIT margins that went up 230 basis points year on year at 3.7%. And the company says that better supplies, a stronger model mix and pricing is what has aided earnings in the quarter gone by. However, they are cautiously optimistic about the way forward. They say that the demand situation depends on how global uncertainties pan out. But I expect the stock to open in the green today.
All right, good showing for Tata Motors. But Sonia, Bajaj Auto was the big one, like you pointed out, and that one looks quite good as well.
It does, and in fact, there are a lot of brokerages that have gone ahead and raised their earnings as well as price targets on the stock. So the earnings were much better than what the street was estimating. It was a record high EBITDA that Bajaj Auto delivered despite a weakness that we've seen in the export market. The revenue growth was in low single digits because of the steep fall that we've seen in exports. So it was just a 3.2% growth, but the big beat really came on the margin front. The margins went up almost 400 basis points year on year, coming in at 19.1%. And this is the second consecutive quarter of an improvement in margins for Bajaj Auto. Now, the company has said that judicious pricing, a better dollar realization and a richer product mix is what aided their margins this quarter around. Now, also, they're looking to expand their EV portfolio quite well. Remember, they have one product, the Chetak, which is the EV two-wheeler. They've sold about 10,500 units in this quarter. They have just about 4% market share, so they haven't covered too much ground, but they're confident of expanding aggressively in the electric vehicle space. A lot of brokerages, JP Morgan has upgraded the stock, Jefferies has raised the target price to 4,300, well above the current market price, and raised the FY23 EPS by 2 to 6%. Back to you.
All right, Sonia, thanks a lot for that. So both Tata Motors and Bajaj Auto posting good earnings and expected to open in the green. But staying with earnings, the other big one came through from the pharma pack. I'm talking about Dr. Reddy's, and this one also did very well in this quarter. So Ekta is here to fill us in. Ekta, pretty much an all-round beat?
Yes, morning. Well, Dr. Reddy's was definitely a big surprise on the upside. Revenue was up around 27%. Street was anticipating 11% growth. Margins came in at 29%. Street was anticipating 23 to 24%. Profit also at over 1,200 odd crores. Street was anticipating over 800 odd crores. US sales came in at $370 million versus $344 million on a Q-on-Q basis. India was up 10% year on year, but it was aided by licensing income as well as acquisitions. Now, the key point with regards to these numbers is that the big beat came on account of Revlimid generic, which is a cancer drug. The cancer drug is expected to have contributed at least around $120 to $130 million. This is versus estimates of $30 to $40 million. X of Revlimid, the margins were down below 20%. So that also will possibly be a little bit of a concern that might weigh on the markets. Analysts are now worried that X Revlimid, what exactly is going to be the growth driver and what will India growth look like going forward. Maybe the valuations could provide some upside, but as of now, yes, a beat for Dr. Reddy's going forward. What the earnings will look like will be something that the street will watch.
All right, Ekta, thanks a lot for getting us all of those details on Dr. Reddy's. Big positive surprise on the upside. But with that, let's move on and bring you the latest on the Adani Group Hindenburg tangle. The Adani Group has released a statement now saying that it is evaluating provisions under US and Indian law for punitive action against Hindenburg. Hindenburg, meanwhile, counters saying that Adani has not answered a single substantial issue it has raised, nor has it answered any of the 88 questions asked by the research firm. So that is the update that we have to bring you, but we are going to get into a short break now. On the other side, we're going to shift focus from equities and talk all about the commodity market. Stay tuned.